One day, the wind picked up, and it wouldn't stop blowing. It changed the atmosphere and left the flock feeling restless and unsettled. The air was different, and we felt that change was somehow on the way. There were other things too.
The grass has been getting tougher and less plentiful for a while now. There's not enough to eat, complained Uncle Toby. I wonder what the meaning of life is, pondered Mickey.
I think I need a holiday from all the strain and stress of everyday life, pondered Auntie Shirley.
What strain and stress?
Has watching clouds and eating grass got too much for you?
Soon there was bickering over the little things, and no real sense of what any of us were really meant to be doing. Good Shepherd, ever since the wind picked up, the sheep have been feeling restless, I said to him one day. That's because change is coming, said the Good Shepherd. Change? I wondered. Will the grass go green again soon? Will Auntie Shirley begin to feel less worn out? Change is coming, Dave, because we are all about to become a flock on the move. I wasn't sure I liked those words. On the move sounded a bit uncertain to me. Good Shepherd, do you think our flock is the type of flock that should be one on the move? The Good Shepherd just smiled. The sheep have been in the same sheep pen for too long. It's time for an adventure, he said. I thought about what the Good Shepherd had said. I thought about adventures replacing our sheep pen. And I thought about the flock. I soon decided to stop thinking about it too much. If the Good Shepherd had a plan, things would work out. At least, I hope they would. Maybe in the end he'd change his mind and let us all stay put. The thing is, the sheep needed the sheepfold, as far as I could tell. It was our home. It was safe. As a rule, we never went too far away from it. Why would we? Even though it was true that the grass wasn't as lush and green as it had been, there was still always plenty of straw to fill our stomachs as a backup. No one complained that the straw tasted like cardboard and sometimes got stuck on the way down. Not really, anyway. All right, maybe they did complain a bit. But did dry straw really mean the need for anything as dramatic as becoming a flock on the move? Surely dry straw could never be as bad as needing to have an adventure. But a new day dawned, and with it dawned an unnerving feeling that this was the start of something new. The Good Shepherd arrived, looking, well, bouncy. It was exactly the opposite of how any of us were feeling. He didn't say much. There was no leave-taking or grief counselling. He simply asked us to follow him. Where to? One unruly cousin piped up. No one heard the Good Shepherd's answer properly, as he had turned and was already walking into the wind. And the wind was blowing in all sorts of different directions that day, so it was hard to make sense of most things. There was a moment of confusion while the sheep began to discuss what each of them thought they had heard the Good Shepherd say. But the sight of our Good Shepherd walking further into the distance made us forget to carry on arguing. Some sheep looked behind them at the safe walls of the fold, then back again towards our now distant shepherd. Without our sheepfold, where would we belong? We wondered. At that moment, the Good Shepherd paused in the distance and turned around to face us again, his arms outstretched. And it was exactly at that moment that we became a flock on the move. For who could stop us from running to him? And how could we find our place except by being by his side?